Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's lecture on literary adaptation using multimedia formats. I am Ma'am Honey, and I am excited to explore with you the art of transforming literature into dynamic multimedia experiences. Together, we will uncover how stories evolve across different formats and how multimedia breathes new life into literary works. Let's dive in. So, what exactly is a literary adaptation? It is the process of transforming a literary work, such as a novel, short story, poem, or play, into another form like a film, television series, stage play, or even a video game. This process allows stories to reach a wider audience and makes them more engaging and accessible. Adapting literature means reinterpreting a story through a different medium. Some adaptations remain faithful to the original, while others add a creative spin. Examples include books turned into movies, graphic novels, or even interactive digital experiences. But why do we adapt literature? There are three main reasons. First, it expands audience reach by bringing literary works to those who may not typically engage with them in their original form. Some people may prefer watching a film over reading a book. Second, it enhances engagement and comprehension by providing visual, auditory, and interactive experiences. Visuals and sounds can make a story more immersive. Lastly, it allows for creative reinterpretations, giving classic stories fresh perspectives. Adaptations allow artists to reimagine classic works in new ways. Literary adaptations come in various forms. The most common are film adaptations, theater adaptations, television adaptations, graphic novel adaptations, and video game adaptations. A successful literary adaptation balances these key elements. First is faithfulness to the source material. Some adaptations stay close to the original text, like Romeo and Juliet. Second is creative interpretation. Others take a fresh approach, such as modern retellings of classic tales. Third is maintaining themes and essence. The core message of the material must remain intact. Fourth is adapting to the medium's strengths. A book allows for deep internal monologues, while a film relies on visuals and performances. Lastly, audience engagement. The adaptation must captivate its audience just like the original work did. Here are some famous literary adaptations. For film, we have Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, and The Hunger Games. Theater adaptations include Les Miserables and Mamma Mia. For TV adaptations, we have Pride and Prejudice. To Kill a Mockingbird, Batman, and the X-Men series belong to the graphic novel adaptations, while The Witcher and Lara Croft's Tomb Raider are classified under video game adaptations. There are various multimedia formats used for literary adaptations. Let's break them down. First is film and video. Full-length films and short films bring stories to life through visual storytelling. Second is animation and motion graphics. Animated adaptations, including digital comics, create a visually dynamic experience. Third are audio formats. Audiobooks and podcasts allow listeners to experience stories through narration and sound design. Lastly is interactive and digital storytelling. Video games and augmented reality make literary works interactive and immersive. If you were to adapt a literary work into a multimedia format, here are the steps you need to follow. First is to select a literary work. Choose a story with strong themes or the one that fits the chosen medium. Second is to identify key themes and elements. What themes or characters should be retained? Third is to choose an appropriate format. Will it be a film, game, or stage play? Fourth is to develop a storyboard or script. Plan the adaptation structure and visuals. Fifth is to utilize multimedia tools. You can use technology to bring the adaptation to life. Sixth is to edit and refine. Ensure quality and coherence. Ensure a polished final product. Lastly, share and evaluate audience reception. Gather feedback to measure impact and for you to improve. Creating a literary adaptation isn't always easy. Some key challenges include fidelity versus creativity. Should the adaptation be loyal to the source material or take artistic liberties? Second is technical and budget constraints. High quality adaptations require sources. And third is the audience reception and accessibility. This is ensuring that the adaptation resonates with the audience. Here are some ideas for film adaptation that you can try. First is the alternate ending. You can change the ending by making a different character decision. Next is the prequel or sequel. You can film a scene that takes place before or after the story. Epistolary storytelling is where you act out a letter, email, or diary entry as a monologue. Fourth one is retelling from a different point of view. You can recreate a scene from the perspective of a minor character or even an object. Crossover adaptation happens when you merge two literary works, blending their characters or settings. Lastly is the modernized version. You can reimagine the scene in a present-day setting while keeping its core themes. To wrap up, literary adaptations help bridge traditional and modern storytelling. Different multimedia formats provide unique ways to experience literature. I encourage you to explore adaptation projects and bring stories to life in new ways.